at the Webster Cliff trailhead. We drove through the night. Robert slept like a baby in the passenger seat.
Hey.
I slept for like 2 hours maybe at a parking ride. But we're here. And it's pretty fucking sweet. So here we go. If you had to put a number on it, how much do you think your backpack weighs right now?
At least 40, 46.
Keep going.
Maybe more.
I'm thinking 50.
It's definitely a possibility.
We've encountered the first really fucked up part of the Webster Cliff Trail. Pictures don't do this stuff justice. Well, I didn't see this part. It's kind of cheating. Ugh. If only film could do this justice as to how, you all right? As to how steep, you all right? Steep, technical, and slippery it is.
Oh man.
What kind of boots are those?
High tech something.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
You might want to try and slide across that on your butt because that's very slick.
Got that on film.
Yeah. That was almost a trip ender. You would have busted your balls on a tree down there somewhere. White Mountain National Forest, where the trail is its own water supply.
Hey bro, there's fungus among us. There's fungus among us, bro.
We may be approaching our first vista. Yeah. Yes, sir. Right? It's amazing.
Pretty great.
Here we are. It's dumb. How dumb is this?
So dumb.
It's pretty dumb.
I hate it.
I just feel bad doing this. I don't know how people do this. This is pretty goddamn close to straight up.
Yep.
I'm just sitting here watching you eating M&Ms.
Say what now?
I'm watching you eating M&Ms.
M&M's.
Huh?
M&M's.
Yeah, man. La 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 la. La 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 la. Well, fuck me. This will be there in a minute. What a beautiful view. Oh, wait, never mind.
Oh.
Ho ho! Ah! Burn!
Yeah.
Trail! We're just walking down the Appalachian National Scenic Pedestrian Creek here on the west slope of Mount Jackson.
It's wet.
It is wet. It's more a creek than a trail. And didn't film up on Jackson because there was quite a few people up there. And it just would not have been that enjoyable for any of you to watch.
Unless what?
Unless what?
Unless I showed them my butt?
No. No. I mean, if anybody would like to reach out to Robert Peters to have a private gig where he pulls his butt out, I mean, I guess there's your plug, Robert. Maybe you get some side gigs pulling your butt out or something. But now we're entering an alpine bog area, so I'll come back once we get more into that. Everybody's been dying to know what an alpine bog is, and I appear to have found it. It's like a fine place to spend an afternoon. Probably waist deep in mud. But wait, there's more. And you can kind of, well, not really. You can see where Mount Washington should be, but there's clouds over it. Railroad ties, it would appear. Right, and here's some slippery rocks. What if I fell and busted my ass while I was making a video?
It'd be pretty funny. Might get your viewers up.
They wouldn't be able to tell what was happening. It would just be like some poor filming technique.
Until they heard me be like, oh!
Oh! Well, I could just be like, whoa, 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 whoa! And they'd be none the wiser. I'm turning this. The White Mountains are like Sour Patch Kids. First they're sour, and then they're sweet. I wish that this camera would do justice to how steep this is.
That's ridiculous.
This shit is crazy. This is easily the hardest hiking I've ever done.
Me too.
Robert also.
Agreed.
It's steep, it's rocky, it's wet. One misstep, it's not gonna be good.
And you're dead.
And you're dead. You're dead. I'd like to take a moment to talk about something very serious. There is absolutely no way that Alan Stevenson could do any of this. It's just too demanding.
Oh my God, you're so right.
He
I
would
thought about that.
He would fold up like a wet origami bird.
He'd probably cry and ask for his girlfriend.
Wife.
Wife. He got married.
He did.
He would definitely be asking for his wife crying.
That's right. I think these are called Indian pipes, but I'm not 100% sure, and I can't stop shaking. But I've never seen one before in person. I'm sure it doesn't do it justice, but it is so cool to just stand here and look at Mount Washington off in the distance. Beautiful. It's a beautiful afternoon. Flat part of the trail all day. Oh, never mind. Somebody sliding their butt down this rock and getting poked in the fanny with this
Poked in the fanny.
very smooth, heavily worn iron rod.
Poked in the fanny. No.
So we are incredibly stupid. We've hiked, hell, I don't know. I guess that's Webster, Jackson, Pierce. This one right here isn't anything. It's just some ridgeline that's with no name. It probably has a name, but it's not over 4,000 feet, so it doesn't matter. I walked all the way up here. Now we have chosen to leave the Appalachian Trail, take the Dwight D. Eisenhower loop here. Phoo-wee! I see ladders up there and all sorts of cool stuff.
Hot diggity.
That's right.
Hot diggity.
You have anything to say?
Hot diggity.
All right, here we go. And here we are at the summit of Eisenhower, 4728. Washington over there. Him with Gossett. Lesser 4,000 footers we just climbed over there. And the biggest damn ravens I've ever seen in my life. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Say it with your chest!
Now we got to set our sights on Monroe. Can't even see, well, you can kind of see the top of Washington behind Monroe. There's an antenna back there. Maybe Washington, we'll see. These little trees, and they smell amazing. Smells like Christmas. Ooh. Oh, we're approaching the top of Monroe. Kind of the trail, if you can call it that. How do you feel about that trail?
What trail?
Exactly. The trail up here, though. There's the top. Well, I was wrong. This is not Mount Monroe. This is Mount Monroe. Son of a bitch. Well, we arrived at the top of Mount Monroe. It's time for one last refreshing beverage.
So refreshing.
So refreshing. Before we try to see if we can stay at Lake of the Crowds hut at the dungeon. If not, we're going to have to night hike over Mount Washington. So hopefully they say yes. Here we go. Well, we stayed on the floor at the Lake of the Clouds hut last night. The people there were not happy about it. But then like 20 more people showed up and also slept on the floor, so I reckon they got over it. We've got the Lakes of the Clouds. There's Mount Washington where we're going. There's some clouds forming up there though, so we might be scared. There's the other Lake of the Clouds. There's Monroe. Robert, how do you feel about Mount Washington?
Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you.
It's clear. There's only like one other person up here right now. It's pretty sweet. 6,288 feet. And the trail is just a pile of rocks. And then we still got to go all the way over there. Damn it. Did you look both ways before you crossed? Did you didn't step on any ties, did you?
Oh, I definitely did.
Oh, fuck, man. You can never work on the railroad. Ah! Capture the moment where Robert leaves the rocks
Oh my
and his
God,
feet
it's
touch the
glorious.
sweet, sweet, flat earthen trail.
Earth.
Is that like sexual or what?
So sexual.
Here's the Great Gulf Wilderness down here. It's pretty cool. I can actually hear falling water down there somewhere, which is crazy. Because it's like 2,000 feet below us, I think. So next up we got Clay, Jefferson, Adams, and Madison. That is so sketchy. That's when you, oh damn. That's when you think you've seen all the tricks the White Mountains got up their sleeves. They throw out a wild card.
That happens. Whew.
I didn't film from the top of Jefferson. There's Washington. There's Jefferson. Jefferson isn't very exciting. There's 3 piles of rocks on the top. You can't even see anything. There they are. Now we're climbing Adams. And we've come to discover the White Mountains are not actually mountains. They're just really big piles of loose rocks. Cairn after cairn after cairn. I swear this is like being on the moon or Mars or something. This is just crazy. Oh, also it's raining its ass off over there. We made it to the top of Adams. It's very windy. It's awesome. Robert's here finally. Now we gotta get the hell out of here before it storms. So, there's Mount Madison, which I'm assuming southbound. I obviously, climbing up from the valley, it has been ranked as the #1 toughest climb on the entire Appalachian Trail. 1, Madison, 2, Katahdin, 3, Washington, and that's all I remember. Well, it's a beautiful morning at the Valleyway tent site. Hammocked out here last night. A couple other people here. Slept good. Now I'm just waiting for Robert to finish packing up. We're gonna hit the trail. I don't think I've ever been so happy to see a mediocre dirt trail in my life.
Yeah, this trail's been pretty nice coming down.
It sure has.
Especially the past half a mile.
I didn't know if I was gonna make it. It looks so inviting. Probably pretty cold. We're gonna get down to the Appalachia parking area, hitch a ride back to our car, and we're gonna recuperate for a day and eat lots of Mexican food. And then we're gonna see about doing a Pemi loop. See how we feel. I looked at some of the data from my watch last night. 7,000 the first day, 3,000 the second day. I ain't never climbed that much in 2 days before. That just looks so majestic. Wow. I don't know what this one is, but I love it. We made it. We made it back to the car.
Oh man.
We got a ride from Mara of Mara at your service. Concierge. Look her up if you need a ride around here. She offers many other services also, such as de-hoarding, which is a useful one, very useful, since she'll travel anywhere to help somebody de-hoard their house. Do you remember any others?
Oh God, she had so many things she could do. She was a jack of all trades.
That's right. Very nice lady, very easy to talk to, very accommodating. And now that we're back at the car, we are gonna head to somewhere that has food and beer and ibuprofen. And we're gonna enjoy the rest of this day. We're gonna spend the night at the Notch Hostel in Woodhaven, I think. And then we're going to go punish ourselves some more for 2 days. So here we go. There really is nothing quite like walking around a fine resort town smelling like a ripe butthole.
Yeah, I wonder if our waitress like smelled us.
I don't know. She looks like she may have tried heroin before.
That's right. She probably couldn't smell us.
See the track marks on her arm?
No, just
Ooh, yeah. So Robert, how would you rate the Lincoln, New Hampshire Price Chopper?
Is that what I rated? How many
How would
stars
you
do I
rate
have to give
it?
it?
Customer service level, like how would you rate it?
Well, I mean, everybody's been kind of friendly,
Yeah, but
except for you.
what about what about the self-checkout lanes?
Self-checkout lanes suck because they're not cut on.
Why not?
Well, because Roderick, you tell me, you asked the
I
customer service.
don't know. I mean, it'd make a whole lot of sense to turn the self-checkout lanes on, wouldn't it?
I'd say so.
Yeah. But who are we? You know, what do we do?
We're just
A shocking upset. The manager, instead of opening another register, is now assisting in bagging groceries, which in no way affects the situation at all. Price Chopper, Lincoln, New Hampshire. 0 out of 10.